Hey guys, it's time for another Deadpan video, or Empties video, as a lot of you know these videos as. So I have some products that I have finished up, and I'm just going to show them to you briefly and tell you whether I liked them, didn't like them, whether I would use them again or not. Now the first thing I'm going to show you, I actually am just going to show you really quick because I can't tell you a darn thing about it, and I'm going to show you why. This is a shampoo, and this is just like a sample size. You know, it's one that I got from the hotel that I stayed at the second time I went to New York. And it's a Lord and Mayfair conditioning shampoo with rosemary and chamomile. And the reason I can't tell you anything about it is because here is the bottle, and here is the cap. And if you notice, there's like a hole, there's just a ring here, right? Well, that's because the plastic is inside the cap and is completely broken off. And I have no idea how that happened. I mean, it happened in the plane. The way that this is cracked, I honestly think that this exploded. I think it blew, the top got blown off. I don't think that it got jostled around. It wasn't jostled around in the bag that I had it in. Thank goodness I had it in, you know, plastic bag, because I do travel a lot. It wasn't jostled around in there. None of the other products were bothered at all. It wasn't in a place in the suitcase where it was being crushed or twisted or mangled in any way. In fact, it came out of the suitcase laying the exact same way that I put it in there, secured and everything. So I don't know exactly what happened, but I think my bottle blew up. So anyway, I never even got to try it. So I would like to try it. If any of you know anything about it, then, you know, leave comments below. If Lord and Mayfair want to send me another one so that I can try it and review it, I would be happy to do that. Next is a product I'm not going to tell you too much about, really, because you can't buy these anymore. This is just a sample size that I had of the Becoming Unflawed Damage Recovery Complex. And you guys know that Becoming was a line that, it was a very like she line that Avon came out with some years ago, and it was in stores, and then you know, they took it out of stores because they figured out that reps sell better than in-store sales reps do, so they took it out of the stores, and then reps were selling it, but they had designed it to be like a party style selling. And they also had a new products that were coming out at the same time, which were priced, you know, about the same price, sometimes a little bit cheaper. And so it was basically like they were sort of competing with themselves, and it just didn't make any sense anymore, so they discontinued the line. So this was just like sort of what we would call like a serum today. You use this the way you would use a serum today. So, you know, after you cleansed, you would put this on before you would put on your night cream or lotion. This you guys have seen a million times. I finished yet another bottle of it. This is my Holy Grail Skin So Soft Renew and Refresh Age Defying Corrective Neck and Chest Treatment with SPF 15. Yes, I would buy this again. I would buy it a million times over, and in fact I tried to buy it again because you guys know it's been in the clearance, you know, for quite some time. I tried to order it and I couldn't, 2 bottles, and I couldn't get it. Luckily I have some on backup. So hopefully it's not all gone. Hopefully I'll see it again and I will try to order it again. But anyway, you know, I use this on my décolleté and my neck, and it helps to lighten, you know, dark spots, dark freckling from sun damage, and has SPF in it, so it helps to keep you from getting sunburned or suntan or more sun damage. And it has kind of a reflective pearlescent quality, so it just makes your skin look very healthy and younger and fresh and awake and alive, and I love it. So there's that. Next is the LA Colors Liquid Eyeliner in brown. You guys have seen me use this a million times. It finally got to the point where it was sort of drying out enough where it was just becoming a little bit of a pain to apply it. You know, I was having to kind of go in there a little too often. But, I mean, this has lasted me for a couple years, and it cost $1, so, I mean, who's going to complain about that? I would use this again in a heartbeat, and it's funny because the reviews, I did a review on this before, so, you know, if you want to see the whole review, then go back and look at it. It was a long time ago, one of my first videos that I did. And the comments, people's reviews about it are, you know, either really positive or negative. Honestly, though, I can tell you that the negative comments, most of the time from what the people say, you can tell that they're not using it right. Like they'll say, no, this is a little bit of a more liquid product, and I shake it, and a lot of them are like, oh, it's liquidy, and it doesn't even apply in a straight line, and the first thing I'm thinking is, this girl isn't shaking the bottle. I mean, you gotta shake it up. Just because it doesn't have a ball bearing in it that you can hear doesn't mean you don't need to shake a liquid eyeliner, right? So you just need to shake it up, and then it goes on nicely. And it can be a little bit different because it does have a longer, teeny tiny brush, and because it's long and very flexible, I don't know if you can see me bending it, but it's super duper flexible. It can take a little bit of a learning curve to get used to it, because you can kind of unintentionally flick those bristles and get a little stripe or something if you're not quite used to it yet. But I mean, with a tiny brush like this, how much precision can you get when you're working with a brush like this? So I like it. It cost $1. I mean, it does a good enough job. This is one that does, if you rub at your eyes or scratch your eyes, you're going to scratch it off, But if you're not touching your face all the time, or, rubbing your eyes or anything like that, it will last you all day. I mean, I will put this on in the morning, it will still be on at night. I've slept with it on, and it was on in the morning. Don't do that, but I have. So, yes, I would use this again. Next is a shower gel. This is the Verbena Shower Gel by L'Occitane. This is kind of like a sampler size of it. I've had this for a couple years, and when I placed my order, it was the first order I had ever placed with them, and when you sign up for email, you get like a pretty decent discount offer, and then you also get like this welcome pack that has all kinds of sample sizes of different products for you to try, so you can try a bunch of different things, that they carry, which I think is a really good idea. And so this is one of the products that was in that kind of welcome pack. This does smell like, kind of limey, kind of like, Lemon Pledge in that sort of family, lemony, limey, verbena. And it is a nice shower gel. I wouldn't purchase this again for myself because it doesn't leave my skin feeling as soft as other, much cheaper shower gels when I'm done. And it does smell nice, but it's not like my, all-time favorite scent. There are other scents that I like better. And I think part of the reason that it doesn't leave your skin feeling quite as soft is because L'Occitane does use a lot more natural ingredients than some other brands do, and that's kind of, the give and take you have when you use natural ingredients a lot of times is, we created these chemicals to do things that natural ingredients couldn't do, so you can't expect the natural ingredients to do things that chemicals that we have come up with in laboratories can do. But at the same time, it is a product that I would probably buy for, somebody else as a gift, because it's kind of a luxury item. It's more expensive than other products. It's something they may not buy for themselves or have ever tried, for themselves. And so it's one of those items that, yes, I would buy this again for somebody else. I just wouldn't buy it again for myself because there's other products that, for myself, I like better. Even this, I compared it, at the same time I was using it with the St. Ives Exfoliating Apricot Shower Gel. And the St. Ives, even with it being an exfoliating shower gel, leaves your skin feeling a little softer when you're done than this does. So there's just cheaper products out there that leave me feeling more the way that I want my skin to feel when I'm done than this does, but that doesn't mean this isn't a good product. And if you really are looking for natural products, then this is a good one. I would recommend it. Next is just a little lotion that I got at a hotel at some point in my life, and a little hand lotion. And it just says hand and body lotion, and it's the Dial Amenity collection. So, I mean, it's just a little lotion. There's nothing special about it. It was a little bit runny, liquidy style lotion. It smelled okay. I don't know. It wasn't anything special. I get these a lot of times, and I'll just sit it, next to my sink, like in my bathroom or whatever, and use it after I wash my hands every time till they're gone. So. Next is a deodorant. This is my Holy Grail deodorant. This is the Avon Skin So Soft Signature Silk Antiperspirant Deodorant. You guys know that Avon deodorants are my all-time favorite, even compared to any clinical strength product out there. They work just as well, if not better. They are cheaper. I mean, they're only 99 cents most of the time. The highest price they ever are is $1.25. or you can, sometimes they'll do the bonus size rolls, which are bigger, and those will be $1.99. A lot of times you can get them on sale for $1.69. So this just happens to be my favorite scent out of all of the fragrances, and so, you know, this is the one that I like the best. If you've never tried them, give them a try. They are roll-on, so they do go on like roll-on. That's the only complaint I ever hear people say, is if there's somebody who just doesn't like roll-on style deodorants, no matter what deodorant it is. They're always like, it's a roll-on, you know, whatever. But I have converted many people over the years to this deodorant, and a lot of people who were even using prescription, you know, products, I have converted to this. So it's worth trying, and it's affordable. And last is a bottle of Johnson's baby oil. You know, this is just straight up baby oil. I use baby oil at night after I've taken my shower in the evenings, and I usually do most of my shaving in the evenings. I take 2 showers a day most of the time. In the morning, it's all about business. It's about shampooing and conditioning the hair and getting everything clean and getting ready and getting out the door. At night, it's about actually taking care of my body. I have more time. You know, I don't need to rush. There's no place I need to be except for bed. And so that's when I use shower gels, and I shave more, and I, you know, take more time when I get out of the shower, caring for my skin and all that kind of stuff. So I really like at night when I've shaved to slather myself with baby oil. And it's not like greasing a pig or anything, you know. It absorbs into the skin nicely. You don't have to worry about, you know, it's not going to get all over your chair if you go sit in a chair or anything like that. But it just leaves your skin feeling really super soft, and it will feel softer than normal for a day or two, even with my multiple showers, having used it. So at night, basically, you're either going to find me using this, or you're going to find me using a self-tanner that is a lotion-style self-tanner. That's a moisturizing self-tanner, which I'm not using yet because it's still not quite warm enough to bother with it yet here. So yes, I will be buying more of this. Right now I'm using a gel-style lotion that's kind of like an oil-based gel. So it goes on feeling the same way as, you know, this would. And it dries a little faster than this would, or absorbs off a little quicker, but leaves your skin feeling similar. So I'm using that now, but this is basically my holy grail nighttime skincare product, so I will go back to it at some point. Any kind of mineral oil, really. It's not even necessarily the Johnson's, it's just, you know, a body oil in the evening is nice. A lot of people use baby oils too, to like to take off their eye makeup. I'm not really a fan of that. It does work. It does take your makeup off, but it leaves for me, it leaves my skin feeling greasy. It can kind of leave a greasy residue in your eyes, which I don't care for. And it's also hard to get off. So a lot of times, if you're not getting it off very well, in the morning when you go to reapply your makeup, you might find that your makeup is breaking down faster during the day, and that's because there's baby oil residue left that I mean, we know oil and water don't mix, right? And it takes really hot water to, you know, break up an oil, and you're not going to put that scalding hot water on your eyes, and so chances are you're going to have residue. So I don't use it for that. I just use it on my skin. But there are people that do, so if you've never tried it, you might want to try it. Just put a little tiny dot on a cotton ball and just wipe away, and it'll come off. So, alright, so that's all I have for you this time. Hopefully you enjoyed this and it was helpful, and it wasn't as long as some have been in the past, so yay me. And if you have any questions about any of these products, then let me know, or maybe where I got them, that kind of thing. Then I'm happy to answer those, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.